Hey there everyone, this is Jeff Perkins with JD Cutlery throwing together another quick video on two models of zero tolerance. We have got the good old standby of the 450 up here. We've got two of those, and we have four of the new 801 ties. Really like these new 801s. I like that they did the extra milling and that type of thing to really enhance these. I took the old flat 801 to a whole nother level. Definitely a winner in the new lineup. A nice step up from the original 801. So we'll just go ahead and hit these one at a time. I'll start out with the 801s. Yeah, you saw something kind of goofy looking with that blue pocket clip. I bet you guys can all guess where that came from. Yep, 456. So let's go ahead and hit these one at a time. I'm going to go with my personal favorite out of the group because you know me, into crazy color, into drizzle, like them to be eye poppers. So we got a nice green to blue to purple fade with a really sharp looking titanium drizzle. Buffed out all the screws. Added the matching lanyard. Really like the way these look. I like how they milled out all the extra holes and added the extra lines into it. Really gives it a nice effect. We sat and finished the pocket clip, took that black off there, again buffed out all the screws and the pivot. So it is good to go. This thing is a champ. Probably 10 to 20% lockup, nice and early. Centering looks to be right on the money. And just like every other 801, these things just flip like a champ. This one is smooth as glass in particular. A lot of them aren't quite as smooth as this one. This one is incredibly smooth. So we do get a little bit of variation on how well some of these flip. But I really do like that. This is a purple. I know the video is showing up a little bit more blue. This is definitely a purple to blue to green fade. The pictures on the website will show that a little bit better. Cool looking little knife. Definitely like removing that black and buffing out the hardware. It gives it a lot of extra pop. And she's a flipping queen, I guess you'd call it, since I called it a she. But nice looking one. I really like that look. I like to make them a little more dressy. Have a number of customers that like them a little more subdued, so here you go. We'll go subdued. This one is a nice purple that has a heavy bronze stone wash, so all the lines have a nice bronze to them. The light is just kind of throwing me off here tonight. Of course, purples don't ever quite show up the same. This one's probably a little lighter. This is, I don't want to call it pink because it's definitely not pink, but it's not a deep dark purple. It's a little bit of a lighter purple. Definitely a nice effect. I really like that bronze stone wash on this one. It just gives it a cool looking extra texture to it. So great looking knife. So if you considered a deeper purple, which of course in this video looks almost blue, so I guess it's not really a comparison. Okay, I was trying to show you the difference in purple. You're looking at about 5% lockup. Man, that is an early lockup on that one. So nice and early. Definitely not an issue. It's totally locked up. So 5, maybe 10% on that. Very early. I know the titanium is a little misleading. It looks like it's not even locking up, but you got that steel lock bar that's totally locked up. So it's in there, not a problem. Flips out nicely. This one is centered pretty nicely. Might be a hair to this side, but actually I'd say it's just about perfect. Definitely great flipper. They feel great in the hand. A nice purple bronze effect. let's see, and this one is the one that started the patina effect for me. The first couple that I did were blue and green with a sand and that nice bronze patina. And you know, people like it, so you're going to see more of it. That looks pretty sharp. Nice bronze with the green, giving you a good patina look. More green in the center, heavier on the bronze on the edges. You definitely get it through the edges here. Did a little more sanding, heavier here to give it a little more contrast with that pocket clip. And then of course you've got the green running up and through. Didn't do the lock bar on it. It's kind of a pain to do that and have it look uniform. So sometimes I'll just forego the pocket clip. This one, again, nice early lockup. Probably 5–10%. Looks like we are centered up pretty nicely. And there she goes, flipping like a champ. Again, very ergonomic. As big as that pocket clip is, really doesn't give you any hot spots. So, nice feeling knife in the hand. It darkens up as you fingerprint it in the bronze area. Green darkens a slight bit, not much. But again, hit it with some Windex, you're good to go. So there is the green bronze patina. And I know blue doesn't actually patina, but I really like the effect. Looks cool with blue. That blue bronze effect is pretty sharp looking. So I like that. Somebody did actually comment and said, you know what, blue can't patina? Well, you know what, it's an effect. It's what I'm calling it. Is it actually patinaed? No. It's anodized, 2 different colors. But you know, people like to make comments and everybody's got their own to make. So this one is a little bit darker on this side. Has a little bit of almost purple marbling in it, in the blue. This side is a slight bit brighter, almost with kind of a tealish look. From the back, you can't tell that there's any difference at all in the color. So definitely not visible that there's a slight difference from side to side. When you look at it from the side, you do get a little bit more teal to it. This one's a little darker blue, a little more like a royal blue. And I think it's just fingerprint marking that gives you the purple, but there might be a little bit of purple in there as well. So anodizing does not always turn out exactly how you expect it. So that is one of the reasons I don't like to work on other people's knives. If it's my knife in stock, you see it, you know how it's going to turn out. It is what it is. If you send me a knife, did I expect it to be a little different? No. Is it something that I could correct? Yeah, maybe if I anodized it 4 or 5 times. Are most people going to notice or have an issue with it? No. So know that going in, and it is what it is. There are very few people that I'll anodize for, but I do make the exception from now and then, especially for customers that are repeat customers. You can pretty much guarantee that if you're not a repeat customer, probably not going to take anything on from you. So just know that. I get lots of requests every day. Can I send you mine? Can I send you mine? Nope. Not for the most part. This one lockup is about 50%, so a little different lockup on it. And centering looks pretty good. Might be a hair to this side, but centering really does look pretty good on it. Again, flips out great. Feels great in the hand. Another nice feeling step up. The first 801, I sold them and sold them and sold them. Great knife. Once they took the MAP pricing off of it, it made it so I couldn't sell it anymore. One of the things that I really do credit Zero Tolerance for is having that MAP pricing. It's, as a dealer, you're not allowed to price it any less than that MAP pricing, and it keeps the playing field nice and level. You get these guys on the internet that order tons of them and want to sell everything for $5 more than you've got in it. And you know what? There's no money to be made there. If that's the case, then it's not worth me spending all the time that goes into these knives to give you that custom feel knife. You'll never see me work on another 801 model again, because there's just no profit in it at all. So this one is, of course, your standard 450 Sinkovich design. We have a nice teal that I did a heavy stone wash and hit it with a bronze. Satin finished the pocket clip. Lockup's probably 20-30%. And she is centered pretty nicely. These guys are such a winner. If you're looking for a little knife that flips nicely, nice, small, I mean, I say it's little, it's more of a slim knife. You still have a decent sized blade on it. It's like not like a 900 where you've only got a very short blade. This one's got some blade to it, but it's nice and slim. It'll hide in your pocket, especially if you're wearing dress slacks, that kind of thing. You might not want to leave that sticking out if you're wearing dress slacks and you're doing it at work. But definitely a slimline knife. The new 860 also falls into that category. In my opinion, again, this is just my opinion, 450 smokes it when it comes to ease of use. 450 has this monster pocket clip. I've talked about it in the past. The 460 has a little tiny pocket clip. If you're a man that's got decent sized hands, this pocket clip keeps your fingers off of that lock bar. If that pocket clip was not there and you put your fingers even a slight bit on that lock bar and you try to flip it, it keeps the detent buried in the blade and makes it impossible to flip. The 460's pocket clip comes to about here. Most of that lock bar is visible or touchable, and it makes it a little bit harder for somebody that's got a bigger hand to open. Great ladies knife, great if you don't have a giant hand. Also very good if you can just manage to get used to keeping your fingers further down on that little pocket clip. It is a great knife. I've sold quite a few of them. I like it. They flip great. I love the shape of the blade. But as far as ease of use, this pocket clip smokes the cool looking little pocket clip on the 460, making this a little bit more functional knife if it's something that you're going to carry and do a lot of flipping. Personally, my kids have fidgets. You're looking at my fidget. I'm flipping a knife all the time. I played a little bit with some of the spinners, started looking at anodizing some spinners. We might see some of that coming out. Not sure what the market's going to look like there. But this is a nice teal with a bronze stone wash. And we've got one more up here, and boom. Yes, I talked to Zero Tolerance. They were nice enough to send me a couple extra clips for the 460s for customers. And you know, I just couldn't help but throw one on a 456. This is a 456 clip. I couldn't help but throw it on here just because it looks so cool. I like that blue. This is a green with a blue stone wash. So to keep it all tied in, we did a green with a heavy blue stone wash. Boom, popped your blue ZT0801TI pocket clip on it, which of course is the same exact pocket clip, just done in blue. And gave her a little different look. Again, centered real nicely. Lockup is about 30%. That's a winner of a nice little knife. Got the little extra twist of the blue clip. And of course we've got the green and blue lanyard. So if you like it, great. If you don't like it, cut it off. Nobody's offended. It is what it is. Although I will say that my daughters do most of these, so they do most of the lanyards. But again, I'm not really charging you for the lanyard. I'm a big fan of them. I like having them on there. It's one of the things I offer. Now, you will see on the website soon that we will be selling lanyards, have a little bit longer lead that you can buy and put on things. My daughters are looking to start saving some money, so we're going to let them in on the deal, let them start making some. We'll have those on the website pretty soon as well. Well, another nice showing of zero tolerance knives. Very happy with the way this lot turned out. They will be posted on our new store here in the next day or so. So definitely check them out. See what we've got available. I just did a batch of 19 knives. So you are going to see quite a few different things. They won't all be posted over the next couple days. I've got a couple pictures out to some special customers first, and then we'll be posting as they go. So if you're interested in anything, feel free to email me, jeff@jdcutlery.com. And thank you once again for tuning in. We will see you on the next video.